Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my monthly Passion for Purple collab project share. This is a collab that I started last month. I had seen where Sarah, who's Crafting Relaxing, she had created a Joy of Blue collab. And I'm not really a blue person unless it's certain shades of blue that I do like. I always say I like the peacock colors of blue. But let me get this adjusted a little bit. But I thought, well, you know, it'd be fun to start a collab all about purple, which is my favorite color, and I love anything and all things purple. And I just love creating with that color. Just is a very happy color for me. Like blue brings Sarah joy. Purple, it makes me very happy. So I thought it'd be fun to, you know, put together this collab. And there are several other ladies who are joining along or playing along with me. You will see their channels down below in the description. And so please go and check them out. And it's going to be anything purple, like crochet, jewelry, scrapbook pages. It could be cards, anything as long as it's purple. And it doesn't even have to be like 100% purple. It could have other colors in it. I just like to create things with the color purple. So for this, I'm actually kind of killing two birds with one stone, I guess you could say. I tried the other night to film my bargain bead box finished pieces for the April box, which was vintage violet, and it just seemed like I kept having too many either interruptions or, you know, just things going on in the background, lighting issues, technical issues, just all kinds of stuff. And it just seemed like that video did not want to get filmed. So since I needed something to do for my purple collab, and this box was all about purple, I thought I would just kind of show my projects I finished for this collab, or for this box, as my collab share. Now here are all of the empty baggies that I had left, or that I had used up, I'm sorry. So I did actually go through quite a bit of that box this time around. And here are my pieces. It even came in this really, really pretty purple organza baggie. I love the bags that they put their kits in. They're always so nice, and you can use them for like giving a gift later on to someone. So let me go ahead and just kind of pull these things out of this container here. There's quite a lot of purple to be shown here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show real fast what I have remaining, like the pieces that I have not done anything with. I have a few of these larger, like, I think these are, they gave two different sizes of these little glass beads here. They are 4mm and I believe like 3mm. But I have just a few of the little bit larger ones left over, and then quite a few of the little tiny ones left to play with. And then I did not use any of these clasps. I'm not really sure. I've never used this type of clasp before. I think it's a box clasp, but I think it's what it's called. Did not use that. Like I said, I've not played with that before, so I will just wait on that. I have a few of the little ball head pins left. They're sort of short, so I really couldn't do a lot with them. I do have two pairs of the little earring findings, and those are just little stud earrings. I have two more of these little chandelier type findings, quite a few jump rings left. There's a tiny little bit of chain remaining, and then there's two in here, these really gorgeous pendants that I don't know what I'm going to do with. And then there's this other larger pendant. Again, I don't have a clue what I'm going to do with it. And then this little like gorgeous donut bead, pendant bead, which I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with that. But then I just recently saw a video from Brittany Chavers, She does a lot of videos now for Jesse James Beads, and she was showing a project or two with this type of bead, doing like wire wrapping around it and creating with wire, wrapping it into a pendant and using a smaller bead here in the, like, to cover up that hole. And it's really pretty what she was doing. So I may watch that video again and just, you know, try to do something with that bead that way. So just real fast, let me go through what I have made here. I'll start out with this one. This was the very first piece that I made, because when I saw this little like connector piece, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. Okay, so here is this gorgeous antique brass, I think is the color they used. Is it antique copper or brass? I believe this is all antique, oh, bronze, I'm sorry, antique bronze. This really gorgeous little like connector type piece. I just took those like 4mm little faceted beads, wire wrapped them with those little ball head pins, and then I just attached them every other hole along this pendant, and it made a really gorgeous long and flowy necklace. And I love how it turned out. I love how these beads just like hang from the bottom there. Very, very dainty, and I just think beautiful. And so that is the first piece that I have made, and it's just very flowy. I love necklaces that have a lot of movement to them. And the next, that might not have been the first piece. That might have been the second piece. Actually, the first pieces that I made, I used up all of these freshwater rice pearls, and they came. The kit included some of these little like really light purple glass butterfly beads. And so I made this really pretty bracelet. Has 4 of the butterflies and alternates with the rice pearl and the butterfly. Use some of the antique bronze like spacer beads and the bead caps. And there's those little teeny tiny 3mm beads there. And I did use a clasp from my own stash, just a little antique copper toggle clasp, since I did not have like the bronze in my stash. And I really love how that turned out. I just think it's super cute, very, very vintage looking, I think. So there's that. And then the necklace here, I made it so that these little butterflies just kind of hang from the bottom of the necklace and flow around and have a lot of movement to them. I took a couple of those little tiny 3mm beads. There's 2 of them, and these jump rings are large enough so that they just kind of slide back and forth over top of those little tiny beads. And I used 3 of the butterflies down there. And I believe there is 8 or 10 butterflies, because there's 3 here, and I used 1 on this little dangle at the clasp, and there's 4 here, and then I made a pair of earrings with the last 2 butterflies. And then these little beads here, I just used the bead caps on there, and I love how this turned out. I think it's very, very pretty, and love the vintage feel to that one. And then for the earrings, I did make 2 pairs of earrings that could go with this set. The first pair is just a little dangle with this gorgeous light purple glass bead and just a couple of the spacers and bead caps on it. I just put 1 bead cap on the top and have the little brass or bronze spacer down at the bottom. And I did add my own little rubber stopper to the back, because it did not come with the backs in the kit. And just a fun little tiny dangle. And then the other set of earrings are these fun little butterflies, and they just hang really nice and super lightweight. Just used up 2 of the little pearls and the butterflies. Very dainty and very cute. So I love how that one turned out. This whole set is just fun, in my opinion. And then for the last set, I love these little like little filigree medallion type pieces that came in the kit. They what are they called? There were, I think, 10 of them. yes, the 14 millimeter filigree medallion findings. And these are what they look like. These little pieces here. And I had seen a lot of other videos of people showing their finished pieces with this kit. And they were talking about how the holes were so tiny that they couldn't hardly put like wire or jump rings or anything like that through them. So I took my bead reaming tool and I just found one of the holes and just kind of twisted the reamer inside just enough to kind of widen that hole where the jump ring would go through. And then I just alternated the little tiny 3 millimeter beads with these really nice, I'm not sure what size they are, but they're handmade violet. They're 8 millimeter shell pearl man-made beads. Very, very gorgeous. I love that dark purple in this. And then these beads here, absolutely gorgeous, are called crystal coin beads, and the color is slate peacock. Very shimmery and just dark purple. Love the color. And the earrings that I made are I used the last two of those little medallions and little tiny dangles. And for these purple little gems here, those are just from my actually from my craft room, for my scrapbooking stash. These are just little purple gems that I just glued on with some E6000. So they should stay on there really nice. They're actually the sticky back ones that you use on like cards and stuff. I just peeled them off of the stickers or the sticky adhesive and glued them on with E6000 because they are the exact purple. It matches so perfectly with these purple pearls. And then the bracelet that I made had 3 more of those medallions on there. And I used one of my clasps again and just made a little dangle at the end of the bracelet. So that is what that one looks like. And then for my last project, I did make some of these earrings that I used those like chandelier type findings. And I just made some dangles with the little violet pearls and those little tiny 3 millimeter faceted beads. And they just hang really nicely. Just put one on each little loop here and then the longer dangle from the middle. And they're very lightweight too. And I used some of my own ear wires. The little, I think it's called the lever back, I believe is what it's called. And this is what they look like. Very lightweight, very antique and vintagey looking, which I love things that are sort of old-fashioned looking. I like just about any type of jewelry era, like new, old, any kind of jewelry is just fine with me. And being purple, it's even better. So there are my little chandelier earrings, and that is what I made with the April bargain bead box. I think I got quite a bit made. Let's see, 1, 2 pairs of earrings that could kind of go with this set. This little nice dangly pendant necklace, and then a bracelet, necklace, and 2 earrings set up there in that really gorgeous pearl and pale purple. And the bronze just looks amazing with this purple. So that is my project share for the Passion for Purple collab. So there's definitely all kinds of purple going on here. I loved this kit. It's my favorite one that I've gotten so far from Bargain Bead Box, and it worked perfect to share in this collab. So thank you so much everyone for stopping by and watching. I hope you all had a great day, and please check out the other ladies and see what fun purple projects they have come up with this time. And I'll talk to everyone later. Take care.